Okay. Okay. Hopefully. Alright, we're still waiting on players.
Me, Grimlock, me not care.
I think I have a picture from my hunter campaign guy. I can't find any good tiefling cowboys, so I'm just stealing some art of
Oh, we're live
Hainun,
now. Hello, Twitch chat.
of Hainun Yon.
No.
Also, thank you.
Noi, me,
I'm
noi, me,
going to
noi.
try my best to pronounce this name. Tenumbre. Nailed it. Anyways, thank you for the follow. I'm literally one away now.
Going away.
Literally one or two followers away. To now start using emotes.
Ooh, okay.
Hell yeah. I just got a boop.
Uh, Holy shit. Okay, oh right, I need to look for a fucking question mark. Big ass question mark image.
Eh.
It's for one of you who's supposed to show up because I think he sent me a picture of his character.
Yeah, he put it in
Oh,
character lore.
Character lore.
character lore. Damn, that looks badass.
Please tell me that is their name, Armin. Please tell me their name.
I mean, they made the art themselves, so I assume so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need that information.
Yeah. That's his name.
No. The DM thing.
I already told you 3 times!
I didn't hear it.
Do you... Okay, pay attention. Listen to me, or else I will basically be slightly peeved. Mountains.
Okay,
Mountains.
got it.
Mountains.
Got
Damn, that's a lot of nat ones.
it.
Damn it, it's when you roll them, Jesus Christ.
So, wait, oh my god, hold on. Did I? Okay, no, I thought I saw like multiple 19s. Okay, that. Why are there so many 19s in there? Jesus Christ. But yeah, anyway, will Viper try to attempt to flirt with the robot?
Jesus.
Does it identify as a woman?
I'm
We
only
don't
going-
know.
Double checking
I
the
don't know.
list.
Double checking the list.
Don't tell me that Viper is afraid of middle pussy.
Why do guys
The
say this?
Magus. The
Actually,
four
hold on.
gussy. The four gussy.
Hold on. I have the perfect thing to post when the time is right.
Why you guys...
It's not on the list because it cannot be banged.
Not with that attitude.
For reference, we're just waiting on our other 3 people. And so we're waiting on Lelu. We're waiting on Catherine. And then we're waiting on the new guy who's supposed to show up today.
Yippee. Here we go. Here's that meme.
Ow.
Why do you?
I mean, the man already broke a horn for it.
Yeah. What's a hand?
One of you is gonna be in my fucking Hunters campaign, and I'm worried.
Me. Would you like the art for my character that I'm thinking of using? Because
Oh boy.
I found some. I'll send it to you. I couldn't find any good tiefling cowboys, so I just took this art.
I took this out. Now it is me. It's in 2 weeks, so you don't have to worry.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, do worry. I want you all to panic!
I mean, I've had my backstory for that character done for months.
Yeah, I know, because you were very excited.
Oh yeah, no,
Play a
I've been ready.
cowboy.
I'm gonna save this image
I'm
just
a
in case.
cowboy, baby.
'Cause I'm a cowboy, babe.
Where is it? I'm gonna save this image just in case I ever need a backup character.
Uh,
Where is it? From awful, I've been rolling in every single campaign.
also,
probably gonna
later,
need it.
I might talk to you about something to do with the trials. No, journey to the Stitched Soul. It's not bad. I just want to talk about something later.
Oh, I was about to say, like, are you about to fucking leave us? Like, no.
No, I'm gonna Hulk out and
No.
the party.
Oh.
I'm just trying not to have the munching be heard.
No, it's nothing bad. I want to discuss something that I think might be a little funny to me.
Uh, 10 minutes till I start with. Well, actually, no. How many is it you guys are here? 1, 2, 3, 4.
We have a whole league team,
Yeah.
except for Jin.
And Zolos, because Zolos keeps running away from us every time we even mention the game.
Yeah.
Meep.
I would say we can run arena, but God, is arena cringe.
Is it bad?
It was fun playing it, but me and Quincy could not win.
It starts to get annoying how he never shows up.
Is that fucking robot Joey Wheeler?
What?
Oh wait, no, it's Guilty Gear.
Yeah. I didn't post a one where he talks about big boobs. What?
It's the Kathy.
Catherine!
There's the Catherine.
Oh, Catherine. That makes more sense.
What do you expect? Do we say it? Cafoon?
No, I heard Captain for some reason.
Catherine. Fuck.
Yeah, I'm sorry about the wait. I ended up taking a bit of a power nap because I have not gotten enough sleep lately.
That's fair.
That's fair.
I'm currently running on 3 hours of sleep, but I'm good.
That was me this morning. I really don't want to keep doing it.
Alright, I'm just gonna add my...
And I have been overstimulated all fucking week, but let's fucking do this because this is the most calm I've been within the week. Let's do this.
I woke up at 7 o'clock in the morning, which I usually never wake up around that time.
Alright. Well,
Immediately
there's...
ate.
Let's see. There is 5 of you, and we're still waiting on our new boy to show up. The one who's been basically slapping me with money so much that I basically didn't know what to fucking do with.
Bought
Yeah.
his whitelist.
He
Let
bought
him in.
his...
Wait, he bought his way in.
Nah, he's still chill though.
Yeah,
He's
he
still
didn't
pretty...
have to, but he did.
Yeah, pretty much. Alright. So, let me go ahead and bring up where we last left off, shall we? Because
Yay.
And if anyone wants to add the other two. So let's do this.
Wait,
We...
who
There's a new guy.
This
Oh, there
coming
he
to
is.
work.
Hey,
Oh,
new
that's-
guy,
coming to work.
yippee!
Hold on. Where is he? Where is he?
How about who turned a rap god?
I have no idea what I walked into.
Neither do I.
Basically, we have not started yet.
Oh.
Alright, we're just gonna basically leave yours as mystery for now.
Uh, one thing real quick. I don't think I'm the DM.
Shush, I'm
Mystery-
fixing things.
Mystery the seahorse? Wait a minute. I thought sea creatures weren't allowed.
I'm fucking fixing things, okay? Give me a fucking minute, cause I...
Give him 10.
Oh yeah, just letting you know, later on we're gonna need like square image of, if you can, of your character, because otherwise if you see my screen right now
Mm-hmm.
and you have
Just
a...
crop it and zoom in on the face.
I can't.
Yeah, I can.
Yeah, I'll do that later, but for now let me just fix a few things. Fucking that. For now, Altair is going to be in the void, mixed in. So
Gone, reduced to atoms.
split
For
in,
now.
split in half like a fucking butter knife through.
Cut my life
Butter.
into pieces.
Hold on.
Oh, there he goes. He back.
All right.
All right. So
I love
let
that
me
fuck-
see if I can possibly fix the current thing. For now, I
Damn,
can.
I love the noise it makes when you choose a status in the Discord chat. Can you bring?
Yeah. So let's go ahead and bring up where we last left off. So, I'll let you know when you were brought in Dark Knight, because from your backstory, I'm going to be a little creative with it, if you don't mind. Because
Alrighty, I'll just mute it until then.
don't worry, it's not going to take too long. Maybe like an hour.
Oh no, you're good. You're good. Yeah.
So, where we last left off, after dealing with more fucking slimes, you guys basically started getting through the entire situation. Rather simple. Killing slimes here and there, getting some treasures here and there. It works. But after a little bit, to say at the very least, you guys finally got a win after killing not only the slime, but the slime producer.
Yay.
Allowing you guys to finally gain full reign inside of the area. That being said, after basically revitalizing everything. Let's just say the tree gave you some interesting information because there was only one ship. Would anyone like to tell the class how many ships there were when you got back? When you finished?
Hold
I
on,
believe
let
it
me-
was 4,
More.
7.
8,
9.
Yep,
Oh,
9.
fuck.
9.
One for each life I'm about to lose.
One for each life I'm about to lose. Jesus Christ.
Nah, I'd live.
Bro, we about to die.
So these ships are from the. Didn't you say they're from the? Actually, no.
I
Did
never
you say
said it.
where they?
No, never
Oh.
said nothing.
We don't know where they're from. We won't
Do
know till
I-
we get up there.
Do I recognize like anything on the ships that could give me an idea?
You're not
of
even
where they
able to
come
see
from?
the ships yet. You guys are still underground.
Oh, I thought we. Okay.
Yeah. The tree man is just...
Right, because okay, Tree Man told us.
Pretty much. By the way, just so I can send it to you, because it'll be take me a while to fix it. To you, Dark Knight. So when you get the chance,
Yeah.
can you send me a version of the one that you want to be used
Okay.
by that pixels? Just make it easy.
Jin, just in case, Jin is just going to pull the grenade out of his little pouch and just kind of hold it in his hands just in case.
Well, for now, you guys are still underground. As as the tree is starting to finish revitalizing pretty much everything in the outside. As a tree then rests, with you all essentially just standing there. Now that you know there's multiple ships, what is the next course of action?
Either they're from, what kingdom are we in again?
Salimon.
Either they're from the Salomon Kingdom or we're fucked.
There are, I think, 3 possibilities. Number 1, they're from Southern Salimon and they're backup, which I doubt. Number 2, they're from Northern Salimon and they're not our backup, which I think is more likely. And number 3, Lord Zed sent more help, but I doubt that's the case.
So effectively, be ready for an ambush.
Sounds about right, yes.
We could send one person up to go scope things out and then immediately come back down.
Sounds like an easy way to get captured, but worth a shot.
I can do it.
I could also
Absolutely
be
not.
I could also be the canary in the mine. I don't mind.
Then, looks like right in.
I'm pretty good
Then-
at stealth.
Jin, I say this because I love you. You practically almost died. Not once, not twice, but 3 times down here. Absolutely not.
And one time before we got here as well.
Still alive now.
That's the
aren't I?
3rd time. Hawty, I'm not tall enough to be able to do this, but can you smack him across the back of the head, please, for me?
What? Hey,
Well, you're just like taps. Not really. Full bap.
I still want to help. I don't want to be. Whatever.
Jin, you've been more help of the you don't undoubt your capabilities, but also, oh, rest after all the because as you say you're fine, but your arm is still leaking blood slowly. So sugar, I say this with all the love in my heart. You're setting this one out, especially since we don't know just how dangerous this is going to be.
Fine.
Okay, Catherine, mind if I tag along with you? Oh, you seem to be a you seem to be you seem to be very keen with your eyes, just like I am.
I
And
see no problem with this.
but first things first, and Zolos is just gonna start like shuffling, or at least trying to shuffle their way out of their armor for like a good 5 minutes. Yeah, yeah, they understand that. Yeah, we can't take that chance right now of being heard.
You really need to find some more convenient armor.
That is true, but on the other hand, every a set of leathers that I have found were either too big for me or too small. Oh, which is ironic since I'm literally the size of a child.
Understandable. Whenever you're ready.
Alright, let's do this. And before we head off, I'm going to cast Pass Without Trace on us.
All right.
So we're gonna step outside the boss arena, into the purple room, ring the bell, go to the first floor, and sneak out.
Self check needed, please.
Okay. Who's ready to watch
Remem-
a guy fuck my day up?
And remember, you have a +10 to your shit.
Yeah, I remember. I gotta learn this spell for myself somehow.
For the person pulling out the chips, you have enough to share with the class?
I was actually moving my sandwich, but
Oh wait, don't worry, I got some if they don't.
Treats?
All I have is a ghost pepper.
Oh my god.
My God!
Jesus!
Oh, we go!
Wait, that's also terrifying to think about. Zolos has more stealth than Catherine.
That is a temporary thing. I don't have expertise in stealth yet.
Yet.
I mean, keep in mind, and while Catherine is faster, I'm smaller. I can fit into some more combat spaces.
Remember, you may have the speed advantage, but I'm tiny. I'm small.
No, that's completely fucking fair.
I have the height advantage. You think being tall is the advantage? No, that's the disadvantage.
You're not wrong.
So then, with your two stupid as fuck stealth, holy shit. Anyways, with your two stealth, you basically sneak rather quickly. So that you guys are basically, who the fuck just followed me? I don't know. Ada Bailey 58, thank you for the follow, sweet Jesus. I finally made it to fucking the 50 followers.
Emotes time.
Oh shit!
Yeah, baby.
He made it.
That's gonna be after the stream, but also my phone fell. My phone was celebrating too hard. Just out of nowhere with the left hook, thank you. Anyways, oh god, this. Let's just hope because here's the thing. I got the file. I got the followers. Now I just need the approval.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I get nothing. Anyways, so then, as you guys start looking around, you notice that these people look rather more. What's the proper term? Not as bandit style, but more rugged style.
Do I see any identifying logos or symbols?
Not from what you
But
can.
the-
Oh, sorry.
sorry, I was just wondering if they're all bearing some sort of symbol or crest.
No, but the one thing that's similar that you two are able to identify is one of the ships is that of royalty.
Oh, fun.
Okay. So, okay. Hey, so updating to our current in docket, this is either the princess, the prince of Northern, or Zed himself. More than likely, the Zed is off the counter, so now really, so let's just hope this is the princess wanting this is see that we actually did the deed.
You said the ship appears to be royal. The ship appears to be belonging to royalty. Does it seem like it belongs to either Lord Zed or Princess Yumi?
Surprisingly for both, no.
So this is
Yep.
someone else entirely. I'm going to assume hostile then. How armed are the individuals in question that we're seeing here?
Well, the fact that all their weapons look clean is one thing.
Well, that's already bad.
The other scary thing that you've also seemed to notice, and this is the thing that also worries you, they all look well fed.
Oh shit.
They can be well fed. I can still one-shot them into oblivion.
But that's the thing. Well fed. Like, they don't look like they've been scavenging for food. Kind of fed.
I know exactly what you meant.
This is unprecedented.
Well, not unprecedented, but definitely unfortunate and inconvenient.
Very. If we need, yeah. There's no fighting our way out of this. So, and there's no real sneaking our way out because if the second we get to the Ascension, they'll be right high on our ass.
Can I make out from their formation and the positioning of their ships what their intention is here?
Roll me a perception check.
Perception? Sure.
Can I also do this or at least give them the help action?
Either one, your choice.
You know what? Fuck it, we gonna ball here. Fuck it, we're gonna ball here.
19.
Alright.
No, halfling luck.
Ones have not been your enemy, it has been twos. Or four in
Go
this
fuck
case.
twos.
Hey, all my homies hate number two.
Damn, why didn't I just decide to say use my passive? I really should have.
I tied with my passive. But who's calling? I'll be back.
Alright, well, Catherine answers her sending stone. I'll tell you this, Solos, you don't see shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, everything just looks like normal while I wait as we wait for Catherine.
Well, this is scary. New faction time.
I may have just thought of something I can do for the party.
I don't think you can take it. I don't think you can take an L with this one and letting them. Yeah.
Yeah, pretty sure that was a wrong number.
Viper, you don't have to sacrifice your ass to save this.
No,
party.
I wasn't even. I was just thinking out loud. I was just thinking if people's armor doesn't fit or if their weapons are fucked up, I could just use mending to fix it.
Oh,
Yes, you can.
¿Por qué?
Vodka? Okay.
Porque
¿Por qué?
Why are you guys saying why?
How do you know they're not saying why and because?
rojo.
I'm gonna stab you. Anyways. So, Catherine, what you do see is the ship itself. Everyone else looks like they're sort of not ready to hunt, but more surveying the area. As remember what the previous tree said, that when you start restoring more of them, more of the land for each section starts to get restored.
Right.
So not only is the land more restored than last time, but everyone else is noticing it as well. In fact, you start seeing small things that you didn't see before. Before, it was just grass, maybe a few flowers here and there. Now, you're
Okay.
starting to see full-on bushes starting to form.
Sure.
Not a big leap, but fairly big for enough for what this place used to have.
I mean, it's something.
Now then, back to what I was about to tell you. The other thing you notice is the noble, impossible question is what appears to be in their boat, as you can see through a window. However, you can't really get a good look from the position you guys are in from the boat.
Unfortunate.
But from what you can tell, they seem like they're being prepared in case something happens.
So this is just a patrol.
Pretty much.
Why are they armed to the teeth?
Well, considering the fact that this is a bandit camp.
True. The last they heard, there was a bandit camp over here. Shame that's been wiped off the map.
Is there anything else you two want to do before reporting to them? Like your group?
How long would it have been since they went up?
I'll say roughly 20 minutes.
20
Oh.
minutes? We took the bell. I don't think we were up here that long.
Well, okay, yeah, you're right. Probably 15 at best.
Yeah, that sounds a little more believable.
Yeah.
Okay, Jin's just gonna start heading up there at the 10-minute mark. Unless Viper or Haltier tries to stop him.
The Viper ain't gonna stop you from doing shit. He is,
Thank you,
however,
Viper.
going to pick up the armor Zolos left behind because I'm gonna just leave that sitting on the floor.
Just be careful.
I'll be careful. They've been up there for too long.
Find any red doors, run in.
Also,
Fuck you.
Altair, I just wanted to ask because I noticed this. Has your mic changed? Because it sounds like we were hearing more air outside.
Oh no, that's just I have a fan on because it's we got a heat burst here. It went from 50 degrees outside to 80.
Yeah, no, that's fair. I don't even blame you.
Nah, same over here. My AC's been on, but luckily it's 8 feet away, so you guys can't hear it.
I
Yeah.
have two
Actually,
fans
give me
on
one
at
sec.
the same time. Can y'all hear the fans at all? Because I have
No.
one literally not even.
Nah, we can't hear shit.
That's impressive because I have one literally just 2 feet away from a microphone.
I think your mic's noise canceling is really good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What about now?
No, we heard it that time.
Yeah, I moved it really close that time. Dang, my mic is better than I thought. Damn.
So, Jin, I guess roll me a stealth check as well.
All right. What's me stealth again? Plus 10. All right.
Is that better?
It's not. It could be worse. It could be worse.
I mean, you wouldn't
Yes,
even
that-
get the luck
Yes,
of
that is a little
one.
bit better.
Okay.
To be fair, they're far away from us. I don't think they're gonna.
You just hear whistling as a giant spear comes flying through the sky.
The hilarious part about this is I was about to recommend we go back.
That is something I can only imagine in Mama Rage's Mama Rage's about to kick in
So,
now.
Zolos and Catherine, as soon as you two are thinking about going back, you hear Jin as he starts looking around outside, especially since Jin.
No, he's not gonna go outside. He's gonna just like
I
gonna
have to
go
go
up
outside
the
to
stairs.
see what's going on.
Oh yeah, good point. Never mind, he's gonna go outside.
He's not gonna go outside. He's just gonna
I
go
thought
outside.
I could like I don't know, like peek over the stairs to see what was going on. I don't know. I forget what the
Nah,
entrance
boy.
is like. I forgot what the entrance is like. It's been so long.
No, I understand. I understand. We were stuck down there for like 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Jin, you going outside, you're kind of the noticeable brown dot in front of a white, pale sand-colored temple. Considering your clothes and everything.
Yeah.
And a lot of people notice you. It's like, hold it. And you start to see them, and surprisingly, the first ones that come up to you, they don't, like, point their weapons at you right away. Hold it. You, young one.
Oh, shit. Well, seeing that, I suppose I'll walk over and try to defuse the situation if it's happening.
Shit.
Oh no.
But
You guys.
real quick, Catherine, what you see is actually interesting because they don't actually go up to him and get ready to arm their weapons, but they actually go up to him and they inspect him.
What?
Check him for injuries. Jin, you kind of see yourself getting kind of manhandled for a hot second as they're looking
What?
at you, and they're like assessing damages.
What? Hey, what the fuck are you doing?
Next thing you know, one person pulls out a bottle of what looks to be like a green liquid. And you remember that little spot where the black inserted itself in you? Like the black slime?
Ah, yes, where the goo
Yeah.
did the naughty things, yes.
You see him rub it on your arm, and next thing you know, the void slime pops out of you.
Oh fuck!
Oh, the accents just come out, just fucking.
Yeah, it kind of wiggles out of you, and then as soon as they pull it out, it's like... They wrap a small bandage around you, and it's like, oh, cleared. And have the creature in the fucking small vial as they walk over towards
What the
others.
fuck are you people?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to flag them down. Hello, something seems to be amiss. Who are you exactly?
Oh, they stop you as they look for you for damages and everything. And see,
I'm in pristine condition.
she's clear.
Actually, would Jin notice?
I've not been damaged in any way.
I know, not yet.
Would
Challenge
Jin
accepted.
recognize these people at all, or?
Surprisingly, no.
Okay.
So these guys are like doing inspections as they're like examining the temples, and then you see this one guy, fairly average-looking elf man, who walks over. It's like, "Hey, my dear apologies. The Lord himself doesn't want to risk any potential hazards coming his way. I do hope you understand, you two."
I assumed someone of some manner of regalness was there. I'm not going to bother asking which lord, but is it possible you could inform us what you are doing here?
Well, since you have asked in a more polite manner, I'll go ahead and elaborate. You see, we've been hearing about these temples being cleared out recently. Granted, so far it's only been one, but now that we see it's two, it tested my lord's theory. And so, we were hoping to do a small negotiation, if you will.
Negotiation, you say?
Yes. In fact, I'll go ahead and inform my lord, if you wish, to have him come out.
I'll inform the rest of my group so that they can attend this negotiation as well.
Wonderful. He says as he gives a small bow, and then proceeds to head over towards his lord.
I return the bow slightly and then proceed to dart inside the temple at full fucking speed so I can get everyone else.
Near.
Jin was going to turn to Catherine like he was about to say something to her, but then she's just gone. Like
Yep.
fucking Batman.
Yep.
I am neat.
You know, I would say Zolos has snuck right back around to the entrance where Jin is, not making themselves known to Jin, but just being there. Effect- Effectively, I'm Batmaning Jin right now.
The fuck?
Like I have not said shit I do not plan on saying shit. I am literally just watching just to make sure they don't try shit.
Oh wait, so you're not near Jin? You're not like right behind him?
No.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like they probably are right, and they probably are right behind him. But it's just a matter of that of a small, tiny person behind a bigger person.
Zolos has fused with your shadow.
I mean, technically, remember, past our trace like lasts for an hour. Effectively, yeah.
Zolas is in the walls.
All right, so I make my way back
Oh.
down and tell the class, hey, they're not hostile. In fact, they want to talk to us.
Interesting.
I thought the same thing, but I figured safety in numbers, so shall we?
Of course.
Worth it, try.
If anything, we killed them all and run away.
So then, I'm guessing you all now up outside.
Yep, bringing them up.
As they go up, Jin's just like, oh, fuck, oh thank God, I thought these guys were. Oh fucking Christ, Zolos!
I am tempted to make another stealth check to just disappear into the background.
God damn it!
Your passive stealth is just ludicrous. I could just imagine you do it.
My passive stealth is 17, so it'd be a 27 with pass without trace up.
Are you trying to stealth from all of us, or?
I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it yet.
Okay,
I don't know how
well,
about you, but I'm a hot.
Viper will walk over to Zolos with her armor, and he's like, Madam Zolos, I heard your comment earlier about not finding right-fitting armor. Should you need
The
some time,
question is, do you see them?
are you still hiding?
Yes.
You guys were talking to the dude out there.
No, like Zolos never left hiding. It just like, they move.
Oh.
Ooh, they're still stealthing. They're just shadowing Jin now.
Which means I don't even know where Zolos is because I can't
Oh,
beat that. I can't beat
guess
that
we-
stealth check.
Then never mind. Viper will just be standing with the others.
just holding the pile, just holding some clothes as he's.
So then, as you guys are out here waiting, you basically see everyone sort of stand in attendance, like forming a literal line.
Oh God.
Great. Oh, great, they're like this.
And
What kind of gaudy piece of shit are we about to talk to?
what kind of gaudy piece of shit are we about to talk to? Kafra in 2024. And I'll upload the image in NPC shit. And let me see, where is the thing? There is the thing. There is the prick.
Prick.
As everyone sees this man.
Oh my God! It's Magnus Carlsen.
Oh God, why he hot?
Why? And he starts walking over towards you. Well, now, ain't this a surprise? I was expecting the adventurers that's working with my sister to be a little more, I can't even say older. You have at least one elder right there.
Well, I immediately put that together.
Haldir just kind of nods, like does
Very
the
well.
like forehand tap salute or forehead tap.
No need to worry,
Yes,
soldier.
soldiers.
I'm just here to basically see what potential that you were able to accomplish. And from what I see, you certainly delivered. I should have probably worked with Lord Zeraphine a while ago. But seeing is believing, as I say. And my
Very
goodness,
true.
there's a lot to see. My apologies, by the way. I'm Lord Magnus of North Solomon. I believe you met my bitch of a sister, Yumi.
We have indeed encountered your
Yep.
sister.
Then I assume you already
Not
dealt with her temper, to say the very least.
Unfortunately.
Viper's just thinking to himself, and he just mutters, "What a woman."
Well, as much as I would love to chit-chat about my sister, and by that I mean I would like to forget about this as quickly as possible, I would also like to personally reward you for this discovery that you guys have made. He snaps his fingers, and next thing you know, you see the servant come out with a small bag. Since Lord Zeraphine isn't here to reward you, and he is not aware of my presence here, I feel like I should reward you to an extent that those bastard bandits were never even capable of doing. And next thing you know, in that bag is 100 gold.
How many of us are there?
Nice.
There's 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. Okay.
There are 6 of us. That is not an even split. 3 people
about
get
to be-
16. 3 people get 17.
There's about to be 7.
That's
Don't
even
worry.
worse.
Don't worry. Your Lord Zeraphine will probably reward you after this. But I've also came here to make you an interesting offer. And before you think it's to ask to have you all work for me instead, in a sense, but not the way you think. If you would like, me and my group will personally escort you to our kingdom. And we'll even let you take down the temple that's there. In exchange, of course, we do expect cooperation. And also, not a word about this to my sister when you finish visiting my kingdom.
I am curious. What manner of cooperation are you implying? It seems something outside of the norm.
Well, as much as I would like to discuss it outside, is there a more private place you wish to discuss? You can pick the location if you wish, to show that I won't mean any harm.
I cannot think of one at the moment, and I don't believe there's anyone within earshot that could disseminate information.
Meanwhile, the entire line of soldiers right behind him.
Aside from your men, of course.
And there's a hidden soul somewhere listening to all of this.
Legend of the Hidden Zolos.
Well, then I think I'll just have my men move for the moment. He then turns to them. You all, leave us before a private conversation. Any manner of creature or bandit try to assuage, you can take care of it as easily and as swiftly as you wish. Dismissed. Before you see them all give a salute before marching in unison out. Now
Are we able to see our ship from here? Or
Oh
No.
yeah. Well,
It's pretty far from here.
yeah.
We should kill this guy now and run. No, I'm kidding.
Just suddenly murder
I
murder
think
hobo.
it might make his sister happy. I'm down.
My inner anarchist is just saying, kill the man,
Yeah.
take his shit, and leave. But
Honestly, same.
rational me is saying, hear him out, get free shit, maybe get connections.
Yeah, and information. There's
And you
no-
don't die
there's
by a whole
nothing
bunch
wrong
of soldiers.
Yeah,
Oh no, a bunch of soldiers.
I have a grenade. I should probably put that back in my pouch. Actually,
Put it back in your pocket.
Jesus
Just
Christ.
gotta put his grenade away.
I love that like you followed each other's sentence perfectly. Oh no, a bunch of soldiers. I have a grenade.
Yo, just call that thing the peace treaty.
Yeah.
Anyways, so he's like, so then, I would assume you all have probably some people there in South Solomon that you're assisting, especially since these bandits looted. Now, I will be honest. I did hire these bandits, but not to loot the kingdom, just to investigate the temple.
Oh, well, they certainly took advantage of your good graces.
They're bandits. You can't control any of them. That was my mistake, personally.
Well, luckily we don't have to deal with that anymore.
Clearly, when we got here, we had to at least clean 5 of them off the sand glider. But enough about that. The offer I'm willing to give you, it's rather simple. You see, my sister Yumi, she's a bit much. Too untempered, if you will. She's essentially a blade that hasn't been refined, but still does a hefty amount of damage.
Mm-hmm.
Meanwhile, me, I'm more like a rapier. Refined,
Sharp.
but
Sharp and quick to the point.
pretty much.
Jin's just gonna roll his eyes.
Which is why I'm willing to let you all visit my kingdom, and even stay there for a day. You see what it in comparison. Because there's also one other thing I have noticed from staring at all of you. And that's you all at least know how to, well, get a job done. I would more than be willing to not only work with you, but also with Lord Zeraphine if he was so willing. The reason I didn't is because he decided to choose my sister first. And when I saw that, I thought he was an insane man.
I think Lord Zeraphine's intentions are very pure and clear. And in all honesty, I believe he didn't consider the possibility of upsetting you by choosing your sister first.
Yes. Well, now that I think about it, I think it was out of pettiness that I saw that. Honestly, I tend to have that kind of way forward thinking of just move along, but now that I see this could bring prosperity. Especially now that the poisonous water is now somewhat cleanable. He says as he points over to the area that was mostly poisoned water, now is muck water.
Is it flowing muck water or is it stagnant muck water?
Stagnant.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
not
Okay.
useful for anything.
Jen
Okay.
still thinks it's
At least
kind of beautiful. He's never really seen anything like it.
At least
Actually,
it's not
purified
poison.
purified drink would let us use it, so that's something.
Wait, do I have that? Wait, hold up, because I know I have detect poison and disease. Hold up, do I have?
Purified food and drink is a cleric spell?
No, because I want to
Sorry,
say
guys, I don't have
no,
it.
I want to say I have it.
I think druids also get it.
That's
Cleric, druid, paladin, artificer.
okay. Yeah, no, it's just detect poison and disease. Then shit.
To be fair, that spell is usually shit. Unless
Mm.
we're in a campaign like this.
In which case,
Yeah,
the thing.
That's part of why campaigns like this exist.
Mm-hmm.
Fair enough.
But TM, can I do something?
What would you like to do?
I want to incite this motherfucker. Er, specifically, like, I want to insight just because it's clear that he's probably like holding shit back and things of that nature. Just I want to see how forthcoming he's being. Like, trying to just judge like how much is he hiding underneath the surface in this regard.
I was thinking the same thing, but I only have a +6. Let's see where this goes.
Yeah, I only have a +4, dude. You're better than me in this.
You know who would be awesome at this?
Ooh.
Our warlock.
Mm.
Yeah.
Insight's wisdom, though.
True.
Yeah, they get
So-
proficiency
so
in
actually-
wisdom.
So actually, I would be good at it.
Are you proficient in insight?
I don't think I am.
Oh yeah,
actually. Let's
Haltier's
see.
also really good at this, so I'll give it a roll. I have a +5.
Oh, fair enough.
Oh,
Look
yeah,
at that.
I have a +6 in it.
Fair enough. Yeah, sure.
Two plus sixes. Neat.
All right,
5.
alrighty, boys. Y'all know what to fucking do.
Let it go.
Alright.
There we go. See, these are the roles that we like to see. These are the roles
Ah,
we like to
damn.
see.
God damn.
Wait, okay, hey Viper, you rolling?
I did
in with us?
something.
I don't think I need to.
Okay.
I don't need to after this shit. Holy crap.
Yeah, I think we're good.
While Zolos and Altair, you're trying to figure out if this man is up to shit or not. Somehow, Catherine and Jin, one thing is making you realize that this man is probably being honest with you to the highest end. As soon as he turns, and I repeat, as soon as he turns around, you can tell this man is fully trusting of you because he does not have a single fucking weapon on him.
Yet no, he actually okay.
He-
Shit.
I've,
I feel like a dirty murder hobo now.
I've talked. I've seen shitty rich people before, and I know when they're lying, they're not, and don't think he's lying.
I don't either. This is new.
I'm not
Yeah,
built
this is
for
very
all
surprising,
people
honestly.
I'm not built for trust. Okay. With that information in mind, really considering that offer. Free travel, another temple.
I can only imagine just like right in between Jin and Catherine, this out of nowhere, just out of the blue. Are you sure about this?
Oh fuck!
Lord Magnus, I would like to say that before we come to a decision on this offer, we would like to speak with Lord Zeraphine, just to make sure it's okay with him.
Of course. Of course. I don't mean to make a decision like this on you. That's stressful. Besides, I'm hearing from my soldiers that Lord Zeraphine is having his own personal ship coming along. So, I'll wait for you all in my own personal quarters.
Understood.
Alright. Another thing. You wouldn't happen to have spare supplies, such as food or water, on your ship?
I would, but again, I prefer that we discuss the negotiations first before I even take a chance. Hope you do
Fair enough.
understand.
Understandable.
So
And
so
now
who-
we wait.
So who are we trusting to hold the 100 gold? Until we can divide it.
If we do take this deal, are we just going to leave immediately, or do we still plan to return to Princess Yumi and the blacksmith? And
I'm pretty sure he said that if we accept, we'll just return immediately to the other kingdom.
Yeah. From the sound of it, this is a now
after we
or
do this-
later sort of thing. As in, go with him now or show up on our own later.
Ah, good.
I would like to return the supplies to the blacksmith first.
I'm curious, with that insight check, can I tell that there's a sort of sibling rivalry going on between these two knuckleheads?
Oh, that's not even a hitting. That's not
Like, do
even
we
hidden.
even need an insight check to know that?
They have
No,
actively
no, we
made.
don't. But I'm more curious, which one's the older sibling?
Oh.
Funnier if they were
Well,
twins.
if you want to roll a history check,
I mean, I have a +4 to it now.
well, let's see.
What I know, since I got a nat 20 on the thing,
Insight.
That was for insight.
yeah.
Yeah, that was for insight.
Mhm.
Okay.
History. I'll roll 2 this time because I have a +4.
Oh, a 15. It's something.
Well, I'm.
17.
You said that the dude's coming on a ship soon, right?
Yep.
Okay. I'm going to go into my room. Until then, I need to write a letter.
Lord Zed will grace us with his presence, and I'm hoping he brings Rita Repulsor as well.
Jin's gonna start heading back to the ship.
Actually, well, I take it Calvus is staying put.
Yeah, he's kind of staying poised after seeing what the fuck's going on here.
Understandable. I wish he would come over, but I'm not going to argue. Exactly how far away is the ship again?
Far. It's a hefty walk.
Fuck.
Like a good
Jin's
20 to
gotta
30-minute
groan.
walk, depending on who you are.
Jin's gotta groan, but still just stomach through it and keep walking.
While you do that, Catherine's going to climb up somewhere above the archway that is the front door and just chill on the top.
Gotta
So
groan.
effectively, we are just waiting for them, right?
Pretty much.
Jin's just planning on writing a letter because I don't
Well,
think he has any letter
no,
writing
Well.
supplies on.
Dear
Viper.
Dad, see? I took down 2 temples. Who's missing who now? I don't
Dear.
need you.
Why would I send the message to my dad? He's literally traveling with us.
I'm fucking around.
You're my dad! Boogie woogie woogie.
Me.
Now that Zolos has reappeared, Viper would approach her and he'd be like, I heard your comments about finding armor that fits hard. I would like to offer some time if you do find some new equipment or some old equipment that needs repaired or reshaped. I could fix it for you.
I would actually think that Zoe just kind of looks at you, kind of a bit surprised. You know leather? You know leather workers?
No.
No.
I have a spell that allows me to fix things. But it's the spell I used to seal the barrel to the ship a while ago. It works with a lot of things. I have come to learn that if something is too long or too short, you can
Giggity.
always just add fabric to it.
Giggity. That's how
No.
giggity.
Nope. I'm going to keep it in because if I start, I'm not going to stop.
Don't
then
you
he-
dare laugh.
Of course I will.
God damn it! I told you not
Don't
to.
say solo every fucking time! And then he's just gonna go. And then the stutter again. Ah!
Damn it, Jin, why is it every
God,
time I try to hit
I'm
on your mom,
sorry.
you make her laugh?
you're just a funny guy. Maybe she likes funny guys.
Okay. Getting back into character. Oh god, I'm sorry.
It's fine.
I imagine Zolos looks at them, like their eyes going a little bit, and just like, I'm not the best at reading people, but is this just a way for you to, somehow cop a feel or something?
Well, I
If
might need
that
some
were
help
his
getting-
intention, he would have done it already.
I mean, I would need to get proper measurements, but that's only if you're comfortable with it.
Hold up, I need to roll something.
Oh God.
Hold on.
He's still holding your armor in his hand.
Okay.
You just hear off in the distance. Get a room.
Okay. Hey,
Don't
Zolos
do
just kind
that.
of take.
They'll use your room.
Zolos just takes
Oh
their
god,
armor
then my
and like,
Discord crashed
oh
again.
yeah.
God damn it.
Now that you put my mind on it, and Catherine, did I see that belt now?
Oh, there we go.
See what now?
My Discord was silent for a few seconds.
Can I get that belt now? Oh, sugar.
Belt?
Well,
I'm genuinely confused. What belt?
What did I miss in those few seconds? What the fuck?
Mm.
You
Didn't
forgot
you
last session how Zolos threatened to beat your ass with a belt from his PA.
Oh yeah, he's holding the
Oh.
And
okay.
then I said to you in the last session, I wonder if she'll use it on me next.
Jesus Christ! Did you actually say that?
Yes, I whispered it in
Yes, he
Jin's
did.
ears because
I
he's being a little
I
shit.
heard that shit.
Jin's just trying to get it out of his head.
Get out of my head.
Having a long walk is not helping.
Leave me alone! Ah! Ah!
No! You made yourself laugh!
I haven't even gotten to the shit yet. Here we fucking are. Damn, I was right. This is gonna take a fucking hour just to get Dark Knight introduced because you're fucking dying here like a fucking hyena.
I've done nothing
Stop
wrong.
making jokes!
I'm not even
I've
trying
done-
to make jokes. They find it funny.
I have done nothing wrong.
Me neither. Never
So
mind, I
anyways-
have done lots wrong.
You've done too much. Anyways, so
Oh.
then, after waiting a little bit, Lord Seraphine finally pulls up. As he stares over to you all, he's like, "Ugh, my goodness. I am so sorry for taking as long as I did. It appears you made yourself acquainted with... Well, I'm assuming this isn't Princess Yumi, Madame Yumi, because she hasn't started screaming at my direction yet."
But you would be correct. It is her brother.
Would Jin have gotten back from the ship in time to meet him?
No, I would assume that at this point, while you were about to start walking, you see the ship coming.
Oh. I can wait.
My due apologies for everything. But I did have a interesting talk with one of the previous chiefs who used to be an old soldier of hold on. Oh, excuse me. Air was trying to come out, but it didn't want to come out. With an old general from Bomanzad.
Wait. What?
Yes, an old general. He
By the
actually...
name of?
Oh, from Bowmanzad. Okay.
His name... Oh, excuse me. Damn, Air really doesn't want to come out. Anyways, sorry.
You're good.
General Miston. My apologies.
unfamiliar with that name, but interesting.
He's an old war veteran. However, I was discussing things with Hunter, and he thought his talents might be more used outside of temple hunting. So, while he was discussing that, he and I discussed about the potential newcomer to help you. And because of that,
Oh.
I've enlisted the help of a sort of automaton. Warforged, if you will.
Oh, I'm familiar with Warforged. I
Yeah.
hope they're doing okay given the lack of, I suppose, lubricant.
I've always wanted to meet a Warforged.
Thankfully, this Warforge is in more proper conditions at the moment. Just, however, do be warned, when we were discussing the prospects and everything, one thing that we did discuss is how they function when the harsh heat and damages. Thankfully, we'll have all that worked out. So, without further ado, please, you can calm down now. As he says that, would you like to start approaching down?
Oh, yes. As you see this hulking sheet of like 7 feet of armor just coming down these stairs as this rusted metal on this painted olive green coating just walks down the steps and ducks underneath the little walkway as they approach.
Oh my god, it's perfect so.
Jin's just
And-
staring in amazement like a kid seeing a Power Ranger for the first time.
You met your Sentai
What?
hero.
Uh,
Everyone, this is armament. Armament?
Plus defender, attack automaton at your service.
A pleasure to meet you, Armament. I am Catherine.
oh. Okay. Um, the pleasure,
Hey.
and pleasure to meet you, sugar. Name's
Hey.
Zolos.
Name's Haltier.
Now, armament. I'm sorry that you have to be brought here so rushed in, especially since you haven't had a proper tune-up in a little whiles. But I hope you recognize the importance of this mission.
As long as my eyes still blink green, I'm still in active duty.
Excellent.
So cool. And Jin definitely says this out loud accidentally.
I haven't seen you this excited since, well, actually, hey, I think this is the first time you're actually acting your age. Age in a positive way, sugar.
I mean, I've never met a Warforged before, and it's kind of cool to see one.
Armit just turns and looks at Jin as the antennas on top of the mantis class's head just turns in his direction.
Oh god.
Now, before I leave you with armament, I believe there was a potential discussion with a, a Lord Magnus from North
Yeah.
Solomon.
Yes, that is correct. He's probably on his way over right now, having seen you.
Well then, I probably shouldn't keep the man wait for too long. Armament, why don't you go ahead and discuss things with your new assigned team while I go ahead and discuss things with the Lord.
Oh,
Affirmative.
real quick. That note I gave you before we left, didn't make it to
we gave them to the kobolds, and from what we heard, they was sent, but there was no one there, so we're assuming they weren't there at the time. Just to, you know.
What?
Yes, I was going to inform you on that, but as you can see, we have other matters as well to attend to.
Look, you can see Jin's like demeanor suddenly shift from looking at this cool robot to suddenly looking anxious.
Oh no.
Okay.
Oh no. Is my harem of bitches okay?
Oh fucking Christ, Lucas. Okay. Did they say where they went, or
Don't have all the information yet. Again, I'm getting fed stuff while we all do these.
shit? Okay.
It's a process, my friend. Sorry I can't give results immediately.
It's fine.
But do be rest assured, once I do have answers, you'll be the first one to be notified.
Thank you.
Of course. He says as he then proceeds towards the to the Lord. While you five are now left with a new companion to speak with.
Um, Actually, has Haltir seen Warforged like before? I assume yes, but like I don't know in what capacity.
You saw the starts of Warforges, but you never saw like the finalization of proper Warforges. Only like certain areas more worked with Warforges than your area did.
Yeah, I guess Haltir's just like kind of observing. Like modern technology is crazy.
You just see Armament just flexing the components on her arm and just checking like a little weapons diagnostic on everything that she has.
Catherine's going to approach and say, I have yet to meet a Warforged that has not been a friend, and I hope that that continues.
And I have yet to have met intelligent creatures such as yourself.
Well, that's definitely one way to start off. Looking forward to working with you.
And I as well.
And Catherine's gonna go off and back up to her hidey spot.
Now, I've never met the Warforged, though, so I must ask, Sugar, do you eat, by chance?
Depends on what fuels for certain classes and armaments, I guess, to answer your information.
Well, if you need anything that's cooked, I can try and fix you up something anytime you need. Hey, Sugar.
Well, thank you, ma'am, but I feel as though you all would need the energy more for you. These sands just kind of get in my joints, really, than anything else. You might need it to help with the taste of all this stuff out here. As it leans down to try to get level with you so you don't have to crane up to go talk to them.
Yeah, it is like 4 feet. It is like 4 feet taller than you.
Wait, how tall is Armament?
7
7.
feet.
Yeah, they are like 3'6". They are 3'6". This is literally them just having to literally sit down just, and then it's still.
Yeah, Armin's just gonna go sit on the floor just
Too many
try
jokes
to
I
talk.
can make. I'm gonna keep my mouth shut.
Well, new friend, should you find the sand causing you any problems, I can help.
Please, don't use as much resources on me. I feel as though I'll be fine. I have tools with me that I packed for this journey.
Oh no, I wouldn't be wasting anything. Here, let me show you. Viper just raises like an arm. I'm sure he has some slime on his jacket, and he just
Yes.
uses prestidigitation to clean himself.
Best spell in the game. Tell me I'm wrong.
I can clean things for nothing.
I might have to take you up on that diagnostic.
Always happy to lend a hand.
Did I hear correctly that you were from Boomensod?
Me?
Yes.
Yes, you.
Oh yeah. They're just gonna go turn and nod as they just kind of almost look uncomfortable, like for a automaton about that information.
Yeah, Haltier kind of just like nods for a moment. Interesting. Uh, just gonna stare for a bit. Huh. Well, been a while since I've seen someone from that area. How's it doing these days?
Could be better, could be worse at the same time,
Hmm.
depending on who you ask.
Oh, better than I could have expected.
I'll tell you one thing, it seems as though there's not enough ammunition for everything that's out there.
Well, with that being said, I guess that. Wait a second. Jen, how much ammunition did you use?
After Jen has just been lost in thought this time. They're like, what? Hold on, let me check.
Jen, sugar, are you alright?
I have 23 bullets left. I'm good. What?
You look a bit out of it. Are you fine?
Just let's save it for private.
Alright.
As you all are chatting, you then finally see Lord Zeraphine come with Lord Magnus. My apologies for the wait, everybody. But I've came here to ask if you are all willing to accompany me while we head over to North Solomon to discuss certain things, if you would.
Is there some way we could return the items that were stolen from the villagers of the citizens of Southern Solomon before we depart?
Well, I can probably have Calvarus basically send everything back over there. He can keep a note of everyone that you helped, so that way I assume you guys wanted to be rewarded by some.
I'm a bit of an altruist. I don't always look for rewards, but I'm sure my compatriots would like some.
Then I'll make sure to keep notes.
I don't really need a reward. I just would like, the princess to know it was a pleasure to be of service.
Understood. Of course, now, I must ask before anything. when we go towards North Solomon, do be aware that it's going to be quite different from South Solomon. So, I just want to make sure that people are aware that things should be different.
I think we'll be fine, unless it's surprisingly very cold up there.
It shouldn't be. Don't you worry, my friends. I'll make sure that we'll go ahead and make quick ways there. After all, I also don't wish to endear my sister's wrath, seeing you all travel with me. So I'd rather make haste rather than wait to potentially fear the wrath of my sister.
Sorry about the background.
You good? With that, I'm assuming you're all gonna go on the ship with Lord Seraphine.
Yeah. That was some
Yep.
fucker. That was some fucker driving past. How loud do your speakers have to be for me to hear them on the 12th floor when I'm not near a street?
Damn.
You gotta know that they have the subwoofers.
This boom 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 boom.
Well, they need to put their dogs on a leash.
And I can still hear this bitch. What the hell?
Well then. I believe as you all start getting ready to travel, as I take a look at the map. Yeah, so you guys were taking care of the water area down in South Solomon. So now you're going to be passing one kingdom, and you're going to be heading towards the next capital that is in North Solomon.
Yippee.
Yes, because this is going to be like a good 3 to 4 day travel.
Okay.
And thankfully, you don't have to deal with shitty encounters this time.
Yay!
Boo.
Din's
I
gonna
wanted to
stay in
loot. I wanted to loot some shit.
Hey, not this time. Anyways.
That felt targeted.
Suffer. I'm kidding. I love you. We'll go friend. Venus. Anyways. Did that seriously make you laugh?
I wasn't expecting it. What do you want?
Beavis.
Yeah,
Fucking
boobs.
Beavis and Butthead energy.
Okay. So you guys then proceed your way towards Overton, North Solomon. Not too much of a trip, thankfully.
Jin stays in his room the entire time.
Would we be taking a long rest or
Yeah, so you guys
not
are gonna
enough
be
time for that?
you guys are
Traveling
traveling
down.
3 to 4 days.
You know,
Alright then.
Zolus is definitely checking in on you, Ojin. Just
Yeah,
sugar, sugar.
come in.
Hun, is everything alright? You've been
Yeah.
acting off ever since what Mr. Magnus said.
I don't like that they're gone from their house. Clearly, something's happening.
Hmm. Yep. Sugar. I don't know exactly what's happening between you and whatever's happening. I did make a promise to you that you'll be safe with me. Yeah, back all those years ago. That hasn't changed.
And I made a promise to myself that I'd make sure someone else was safe. And now, I don't even know where they are.
And we'll find them. Um, um, it, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. That's not gonna be an easy thing. But it's, me and Hati are gonna be in your corner.
Thank you for everything.
You don't need to thank me, sugar. It's just a mother's duty. Uh, now come down here and get your mom. I'm so love you, because, hon, you look like you need a hug right now.
No, I'm good. I'm fine.
Every time I
Then
get
what
a
do you
tap
want to
tap,
eat?
I think you're just like patting Zolos downwards to not hug you.
Bro.
No, he's not gonna do that. He's.
I just heard clicking on your end, so I'm like, oh my god, is
Oh
he
no!
like?
Like, oh no! I'm messing with like a PlayStation controller. It's like a fidget toy. Look. How far away is the country of? Let me see. How far away is the kingdom of Sphinx?
Look at maps.
From here?
It's actually not far. It's adjacent to Salimon.
Huh. Oh shit! It could be close.
So then, after some time, you guys finally make it towards the kingdom of North Solomon. And as you go ahead and arrive, one thing scares you immediately. As soon as you enter through in your sand glider, for anyone who is either outside or looking on the ship, looking outside or is on the sand glider outside, there's trees.
Donqua.
Huh?
What's
Wait
even
a
scarier,
second, what?
there's vegetation.
Whoa, whoa, wait a second.
Reminds me of home.
What?
I've been wandering all over this filthy ass rock, and this is the first time I've seen a place that had trees before I
Wait a
got
second.
there.
Wait a second. DM. Question for you.
He?
No, earlier when we cleared the first Earth temple, how many temples did they say there were left, and how many temples did they say that still needed to be cleared?
You only cleared 2 out of God knows how many.
Yeah. How many did the first tree person say was left in
They didn't give
comparison
us
to
an
how many?
exact number.
Damn it!
Mm-hmm.
You can see it on the map. I'll even
Yeah, we can count it out on the map.
Yeah. So far, you've
I
cleared out.
don't feel like doing it, but you can count it all. You can count it out on the map.
Here,
I
I'll
don't like
count it
math.
for you.
Well,
You don't have
No.
to.
No,
I'm
don't
doing
you dare.
so because now you guys are asking
21.
questions.
There are 21 on the map total,
Again. God fucking.
Mhm.
Okay.
and we've cleared 2, so there are 19 remaining.
let me double check my math because I'm bad at it.
I am too.
There's 21 on the map.
8, 9.
I think
Oh
there
yeah,
might
I'm
be
currently
20.
drawing Haltier, and
13,
I,
14,
because he has facial hair and I did the face first.
15, 19, 20.
I currently have shaved Haltier, and it's very cursed.
You what? You shaved the boy?
You buzz all
Bald
of
And I
Haltier?
need to do it before I add the
Yeah, my
beard.
buzz cut.
but-
You
Bald tier? Got
you
it.
shave all of Altair. He just becomes a thumb.
No, you
Give it to my boy.
Majesty.
shave it off and it becomes handsome Squidward.
Says, Han,
There are worse
that's
things in the
How you
world.
an
feeling now, Mr. Gray?
interesting look.
I missed. What the fuck you
Yeah.
mean you missed? I missed with the razor.
I missed.
Jesus.
Okay.
Mom, I
You
missed.
like,
Please help me clean it up.
you just start swinging out. Not one. I miss. Did you though?
Okay,
But
he may
yeah,
have missed, but Zolos will hit.
anyways. So yes, you see vegetation, you see fucking trees that have fucking fruit on it.
Yo, one banana. All I ask.
Banana.
But the scary thing is, you see it all in a greenhouse. Everything else is like your usual desert-like area with rock pathways and shit. Just the one greenhouse you see has all the vegetation.
They've cultivated soil?
Who owns the
Well,
greenhouse is
if you
my
know
question.
the right mage and have the right money and connections, you can get anything.
Yeah.
I need to learn some of these mages then. Got a few questions.
Does it look like it's privately owned amongst everything else?
Oh yeah, it
Like
looks
it's big.
privately owned, like surrounded
yeah,
by
that's
guards
what-
and everything.
Okay.
Anyways, as you guys then proceed towards the rest of to the place to park your sand gliders, Lord Magnus is sort of waiting for you downstairs, downwards. So then, are we ready to make this? Are we ready to discuss business?
I'm happy to.
Please, why don't we all take a walk, shall we? You guys start walking with him, as you notice there's guards pretty much around, but not next to him, just in case shit happens. But you also see pretty much. But you also see people looking like they've actually fucking eaten. Not a lot of people that are sick. That's kind of fucking terrifying now that you think about it. Especially since the last city you were in, they had to fucking dump people in holes.
They were doing a lot more than just dumping people in holes.
Oh yeah! As you can see, my city's a lot more prosperous than my sister. Again, untempered blade, if you will. Not only that, but... Alright, I should also show this motherfucker's face. Where is...
Yay.
Wrong one. No? Not wrong one. Okay, where is he? Alright, I put him in. Yeah, so now I have to wait Quan Chi.
Oh,
I say this to Sebula, who... There we go. Fixed it. Yes, now we need more. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know yet. Anyways.
if you make the big hundo, you can start getting subs.
Actually, it's 150 for subs.
Oh, they bumped it. Ew.
And I also need at least a consistent 30 viewers. And I
fair
need
enough.
I need a stream for at least 25 hours a week.
Wow.
They made shit really difficult for getting partnered.
Yeah. And even if I got 50, they might say, "Oh no, you have 42." What the fuck? Where'd the other 8 go?
But
Probably. Anyways.
Jesus.
Yeah, it might be a bunch of butts.
Most likely. Anyways, where was I? Right. Anyways. As you can see, with everything being so prosperous, and you even seeing the vegetation outside, well, in the safety of the greenhouse, that is. Now, I'll be blunt. how many of you know about my sister's antics with the corpses?
Oh my goodness. How much of his dick do we have to suck?
How much of his dick do we have to suck?
Like, come on.
I'm sure
You-
Viper wouldn't mind.
No, you guys can do that. I'm going
I'm
to
just,
sister.
I'm nope. Just gotta control it. Just gonna. Nope.
You just see armor lights
Catherine,
and
being
their
like,
eyes
listen,
just
we've only
begin
met
just
for
not
10
together.
minutes, but how much?
$20, $20.
God damn it.
See, I'm wise. I don't trust him because I've seen too much Berserk.
Oh no!
I don't trust someone who
Oh,
looks
God.
like that.
Hey,
I can't
Oh, God,
breathe.
you
just make sure, just make sure you don't get sacrificed. The second you get that tattoo, it's over.
I don't think he has a mercenary band, so you might be good.
Hey, as long as you don't, as long as you don't see a hawk, then you're good.
He had a mercenary band. Emphasis
I know,
on
that's what I'm
had.
saying. As long as this dude doesn't have a mercenary band.
Oh God, wait a second. Wait. Keyword hat. No, wait, no, keep your head on the swivel, boys. That's a problem then.
Could be worse. He could be from the Badlands.
Oh no, what a nightmare. We just sent
Pro
him back.
tip. Pro tip: if someone wants to watch a wholesome anime, recommend them Berserk.
You
Okay,
a cruel motherfucker,
This is
I would
why.
recommend them Gantz, but fair enough.
bruh. You some dirty low down bitches.
This is what I have to deal with for my players, and I'm
not-
happy. But also sad
do
at
not-
the same time.
Do not mention the horse.
I'm moving on!
I'm sorry.
We're
what?
stopping at the horse. Let's continue.
Why you had to bring him up? No,
Look it
please.
up at your own peril afterwards.
Don't.
Don't.
Yet no.
Stop.
Don't.
Cease.
Google image it.
Decease.
Okay, so, anyways, he asked you the question. What is your all's response?
I suppose I can take a couple more itches at this point. Yes, things are much better around here.
No, he asked you about,
Oh.
how much do you know
If it-
about my sister and her dealings with the corpses?
Unfortunately, too much.
We have a
I-
barrel on our boat.
I
Have
have never.
hopefully.
No.
I have never puked up as much as I did after I realized that shit.
Oh. Yes, well, my sister does think of it as a twisted method. She does have a point. It's surprising, I know. Even even a worked-on weapon still has a shape.
Desperate times call for desperate measures. I'm not above it. It's just I'd like to be aware of it.
Which is the thing I will get straight to. I, in my way, have also used corpses. But in a different matter. I've not used them to consume people. God, no. Ew. No. No. God, no. I actually threw up when we even discussed that proposition.
Hmm.
But I did use corpses in a different matter. See,
That explains the greenhouse.
exactly. See, human bodies, humans, orcs, everyone shares blood that retains water. Ground up the meat, mix it in with the sand, you have your surprising composite soil. And since most of the food here is rotten already, make that into composite as well. And there, you have our start to a greenhouse.
Catherine, stop meowing.
I'm not kneeling. I do need to back up though.
No, I
Tonsils getting
said
tickled.
I said meowing because I heard a cat on someone's mic.
You piece of shit.
Now, I am aware that this may be coming as forward, but I don't want to dilly-dally.
I respect the man who wants to act instead of speak.
Exactly. Now the thing is, a lot of the others don't know about this. A lot of my, well, a lot of my, I can't say peasants, more residents of this kingdom. They aren't aware of what we did to create such soil. And, like how Yumi hasn't announced the consumption of meat on her end. Now, while this greenhouse is small, it is able to produce enough vegetation to produce for my small kingdom. The issue is, this kingdom, while fairly large, houses so little people. Hence why we don't have a lot of vegetation as well. Simply put, we have to pick and choose, and we can't exactly allow everybody to be in here.
Which is why you would like us to clear the nearby temple.
Yes, exactly. And to start working with you, and potentially work with a way to prevent my sister from going buck wild, if you will. See, she does make interesting points. Hi, Rosie. Yay! I made 50. Now we have to see if we even get the chance to sign up for affiliate. But yay!
Hello, Rosie.
Hal.
Anyways, where was I? Right. The thing is, my sister, she's actually a druid, believe it or not.
She mentioned.
I can kind of see it.
Specifically a druid of the land. She was lucky and actually chose desert, since she, at the time, was destined to pick forest.
Wait,
So,
wait. Hold on. And you, those who just kind of ponders us. She's mentioned this, but she said she chose for all that lying bitch.
well, considering the fact that you probably ate. Oh, sorry, I can't even say it. Considering the fact you potentially consumed that. I.
Wait, yeah, wait,
and,
hold up.
and she didn't even tell you, I believe you could tell her trustworthiness. The issue is,
Wait, hold
however,
up.
she. Oh, you need a minute?
Nope.
Oh god. Oh god, here you go.
That bad.
He hands you a small rag to clean up your face.
Uh,
Yeah. Don't worry, we have suffixed out with stomach aches. Oh god. Can we have someone clean this up while we lead them to the greenhouse?
I
See,
apologize.
it's okay. I understand. Saying that even gets me sick. Don't worry. He says as a small guard comes over to clean up the mess while leading you all towards the greenhouse. Now the thing is, my sister was supposed to be that of the forest, but she rebelled and chose the desert. Meanwhile, with my choice, because we were both destined to choose, I chose forest. And surprisingly, she was successful on her end. Not on mine, unfortunately. So, when we started hearing about the land being revived, we thought it was, well, fucking crazy, honestly. But from the dirt that we were able to collect and mix in with the humans, it was able to produce this. He presents to you at least 2 vegetated trees, one with apples, and one with bananas, as well as some carrots and potatoes being grown.
I'm going to respectfully not grab a banana.
cat, no grub banana.
Hey, at least it's not a freaking cucumber.
Yeah.
I imagine she's doing like the wide-eyed cat thing upon seeing one.
Nah, I have a little bit too much self-control for that.
Would she get scared from a cucumber?
I guess there's only one way to find out.
Hey, Catherine, catch. No, I'm kidding.
In an alternate reality.
Jin
Anyways.
would probably die.
Oh, yes, 100%. Anyways. So then. I am aware that this is a messed up method, but we needed the resource, and we don't exactly have water. Which-
Better than eating them.
Truth be told,
Oh,
I wish
please
it
don't
was
bring that up
done.
again.
Truth be told, I wish it was done in a place of regular burials. It's far more efficient and good for the land.
Yes, but then that would raise too much suspicion, sadly, and again, I don't want to lose my credibility as a lord. And even with the small group that we have, it still has some of the more important people in our lives. Now, I don't believe Lord Zeraphine has learned about either of our methods, which is the thing I've came to talk to all of you about. You see, I'm willing to assist so long as me and my sister work out our differences. The issue is convincing my sister. Now, of course, there's my situation. Now that I've shown you all this, I can't exactly just let you spill the news to everybody and my sister. Otherwise, all hell will break loose and I lose every ounce of progress I have. Then again, I'm not going to threaten you because that'd be idiotic, honestly. Considering the
I'm
fact
glad
that,
you can understand that.
well, considering the fact that two of you look like you can bench press me and turn me into a fucking twisted rope, I'd rather not. Looks over to Altair and Armament.
So, you want us to convince your sister to work with you?
Essentially. But, of course, there's the other thing involving politics, which is a small matter, but I'll get to the point. One of us is supposed to be ruling Solomon. We just need to have a more efficient method than the other. The thing is,
And if we can't,
Oh,
go ahead.
sorry. No, you.
No, you're good. Oh, I was saying, and if we can't secure an alliance, what would be the option you prefer?
Worst case scenario. I would say at least restrain her from using her magics. She is a powerful entity now that she has full access to basically the deserts. In some way, I think she's not realizing how much of her power will be lost when most of the world is not a desert.
I think she's actually very aware of that.
The other thing which bothers me is, well, let's put bluntly, since one of us is supposed to be ruling, neither of us like to lose. Which is why I propose to you all the opportunity of not only getting my temples finished first so I can have a more prosperous land, but also my support in any future endeavors to other kingdoms.
Would
Which
it
is
be
a very
beneficial
doable-
as... Oh, go ahead.
Oh no, I finished saying.
Oh, I was just saying, would it be beneficial more as a way of show of trust to go help her with her temples first, then go back towards yours? See if she would be more amendable to seeing the results.
The thing is, if you assist her first, she'll believe her methods are better. And, well, considering her methods involve that, and her kingdom's much more sizable, it means most likely that she'll have more way to control over North Solomon and be the ruler of both. Remember, this isn't just a situation of helping one side, this is a political matter as well.
What it sounds like you need is to have a conversation with each other and other leaders of both sides and talk this out.
As
Yes.
if she would let him get that close.
And as if you think she would even be that open-minded. Again, while she's a bit unrefined, she has heavy methods, and I'm crippled at the moment. She's able to work with the desert, meaning you'd have a massive advantage in power for me. But working with me means more calm and more resources. That isn't what you had
I
before.
mean, regardless if she sees you gaining strength, since you said that this is a rivalry, she might make a move regardless against you.
Which is why this is being done in secret at the moment. Because if
Do I-
she's...
Do I get the impression that this is why he sent Bloodfang over to that temple near southern Salimon?
Pretty much. Because what's she gonna think? He's that crazy to hire literally Bloodfang the piranha?
No, I know damn well he wasn't going to hire Bloodfang the Piranha for a temple run. He hired Bloodfang the Piranha to stop people from making temple runs. I ain't stupid.
But
Great
remember,
game, by the
other
way.
people went into temple as well who were from his fang, from his bandit camp.
Yeah.
Guessing
Which
going back and forth and helping both sides is not an option.
I don't believe so.
Like doing
No.
one temple for one side and then doing a temple for the other side, going back and forth.
That would
Keeping
waste
helping
too
both
much-
of them doesn't seem to be the option, though.
I feel like that would waste too much resources traveling back and forth, though.
We had a faster means of transport, but we don't.
Yeah, but I do believe it is best to do this first.
I am fine with helping him, but I also think it might still be wise to stay in contact with her to make sure she doesn't think we're going against her so that she doesn't go full crazy and
Mhm.
start doing dictator shit.
I
We could
Must
just
agree.
tell her. We could just tell her that the temple was a lot larger than we thought, and we'd been down there a few extra days.
that
I
is
mean,
a problem.
With as few rations as we had, I don't think that'd be a believable story.
and
That
also
is-
with all the reputation that just grew too.
And let's also not forget that Calvados has already brought back everything from the bandit camp.
Yeah, that's
That
what
is
I'm saying. Like,
true.
if we help him, she'll know regardless that something's going on.
Mm-hmm.
This is a
Okay.
problem.
So,
While you
like
guys
I
are
said, we
dis-
should.
Oh.
Go ahead.
While you guys are discussing this, Magnus kind of looks at you all. It's like, I can tell this is probably a heavy decision weighing on all of you. So I won't try to play your favorites or anything. If anything, it's kind of good to know that if you choose either side, that it'd be a great help. If you would like to discuss this more personally, then please go do so amongst yourselves, but I'd rather not hear my fate right in front of me, if you know what I mean.
Understandable. The tension is palpable.
Thank you. And I would assume you guys are gonna head back to at least your sand glider to discuss things?
Yeah.
Sure.
On the way out, I will mention to Lord Magnus. Lord Magnus, I will just say that regardless of who we help first, we do plan on helping both of you.
That's all I hope for in the end.
and I'll leave with that.
So,
I'm about to be real petty. Which end has more temples? Oh, it's the same amount. Shit.
Yeah.
which
I am.
You think I pay for this?
Yes.
I knew you
am.
planned for this.
Oh,
so
yeah,
which
so
is
if
for
we help her first, then she might lay off of her heavy-handed methods, and we can convince her more to an alliance, but only to an extent where she has to rely on her brother.
Now, hang on a minute. There are 6 temples total in Salimon's territory. We've taken out
Mhm.
2. So
Mhm.
no matter what, there's only 4 more. They're very spread out, though.
Mhm.
Mm,
I
I
am
go
fine
ahead.
with helping either. However, if we do choose the Lord over the Lady, I would like to attempt to stay diplomatic and in good relations with her.
Yes.
I would
You
yeah.
just
like
want
to
to
be
fuck her.
allowed to send messages to her to keep her updated and to see if that can help ease the wrath she will probably have if we do not help her first.
Are you capable of long-term
Yeah.
communication yet?
I am sure letters can't be that hard to send.
I was hoping something a bit more expedient, but I understand.
My
I-
messages only go to 120 feet.
How far does a homunculus servant work if I can send it to her?
Mm, I have a recommendation, though I kind of hesitant to offer this as a suggestion because I love my baby boy, but in their head, it's just gonna slowly turn to where Socks is.
Oh, yeah, I can do. Okay, I
I
can imbue something with magic for a 6-second long recording message.
Ooh,
Only one of
Artificer.
us was a druid and could summon a bird to be a carrier pigeon.
Yeah, I can send a. I'm just trying to find the range of the homunculus servant, so that one.
We can probably make out a deal with the Lord to get
I
messages sent, but I just want to stay in communication with the other side so we can maybe event or lessen whatever happens in the end.
I do think that staying here is the best choice in helping him. He seems to have more edible food than her, and I do not want to eat human meat for a while.
And, and if I'll be quite frank, I think this would be my first time in who knows how long. Since I've been able to actually cook actual legitimate food. Which I think I think everyone here can admit, it's actual food from or actual edible or sources will actually be a good change of pace for us.
I mean, there's not really kind of a difference between the two. He's just being straight up about what's going on to us. He's still lying to the other people about what's going on.
Yeah, he is slightly more trustworthy than that
Yeah, but
bitch.
go ahead.
He's far more forthright than her. I'll give him that.
Yeah, only to us because we can help him out. Like the
I mean,
lady, if we help. Yeah, go ahead.
I was going to say, given his situation, how do you explain to your masses that you're using their corpses to
Yeah.
revitalize plant life?
Yeah, and
It's
that's what I was going into. If we help her with her temples first, then convince her to lay off her heavy-handed methods, and then we just kind of like work between the two and seek that alliance.
that kind of the problem. She has shown to be a much more aggressive of type.
Stubborn, ruthless, and uh, irritable. Yeah, yeah, pretty much.
Just go ahead and say what you want to say. Just call her crazy.
Yeah, call her bitch.
I can't call her crazy because I'm crazy.
Crazy? How's crazy?
Jin, I swear to God, if you start at that shit again, we've finally got you off of that weird thing you were doing in last 2 months ago. If you start again, and I will smack you.
What was he doing? Drinking cactus juice or something?
Not anymore.
Yes.
Well,
It'll quench you.
At least she doesn't know about the alcohol part yet.
Oh no, I absolutely do. What sugar?
well,
I'm the. I do hope you understand and remember. I'm the one who usually is harvesting in our meals.
well. Either way,
Say something?
we should probably put it to a vote as a group. And if we would like to talk to Lord
Viper
Lord
also the. Go ahead.
Zephyrin, we could also talk to him and get his counseling on it. Since it is
Yeah.
him we are helping first and foremost.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. I'm gonna be completely honest with all of you. I'm in this for information so I can get my own personal affairs done. I don't care what we're doing, as long as we're furthering our mission.
Fair enough.
Also, Viper, the homunculus servant can send the message. It just can't go across a different plane of existence.
Excellent. We will have a mode of sending long distance messages then.
That will take like 8 years. Hooray for
And
snail mail!
I mean, we could. I hate to again, them shit, but we do have socks.
Socks would probably take the same amount of time. He would still be running across the desert.
I mean, it flies.
Oh, if it flies, then that probably
Yeah,
takes
the,
time
the
to
homunculus servant flies. Yeah. Flies 30 feet, and if I use an infusion, I can probably make it go faster.
Yeah, and it would be dashing, so it'd be like 60 feet every 6 seconds, but we won't want to be getting into the math right now.
Yeah, but the thing is, it works telepathically to me, so whatever thing that she has to go say, I can just go tell you. Like, only thing that happens is she has to keep it, so I can't use it for anything else unless I make another.
We will cross that proverbial bridge when we get to it, but I think we should either talk to the Lord or put it to a vote now.
If then, how about we make this a vote? For those who want to work with, who still want to work with it, with the princess, as raise a hand.
Viper will abstain since there are 6 of us, and since he is fine with either option, since he has a way to speak to them.
Motherfucker, I was about to abstain because I genuinely don't give a shit what we're doing.
God damn it!
Well,
Now I
fine.
got-
we can't
now I
even
got-
vote correctly.
Now I gotta think.
Viper will not abstain, then he chooses the princess because he wants to help
He
her.
wants that ass.
I will
Yes.
vote along
You
with
want
Viper.
that?
There are many reasons that is but one of few.
And quite a butt it is.
Baltier will vote the Lord because food is nice.
Food do be nice.
Maybe one for Lord.
Jen is also going to vote for Magnus.
2 for Lord, 1 for Lady.
Didn't you also vote for the lady?
Yeah, I voted.
Yeah, he's the one that voted for the lady.
Yeah, I vote for the lady too. I'm voting along with
Alright,
Viper.
so
that's
Two and
two.
two.
you're the tiebreaker.
Ah, fuck.
We
It
can
not in that way.
talk to the Lord if you are still unsure. He might give us some insight.
We
That's-
probably should speak to Lord Zed before finalizing our votes.
We very much should. That's definitely a good idea.
Because he
And-
probably knows them and more information than we do, since he seems to be so connected.
Like, is there a reason why her people still are even larger than the other Lord Magnus?
Just because she
Oh.
has more land than he does.
Yep, more land, more people.
You also forgot more food.
And more food.
Yeah, that too.
Then again,
Yeah,
the
but
food is
people-
also people, so.
Both
Potato,
are
potato.
people. Yeah,
So
you just use it for the ground.
I don't want to eat more people.
No. I don't think any of you have told Armament.
Nope.
I
Well,
just found
Armament
out
said-
after Magnus snitched.
yeah, he hard snitched.
Yeah,
Yeah, Magnus hard snitched as well as those threw up.
And you saw Viper's indifferent.
And I don't eat, so I don't honestly care.
I don't eat, so I don't give a fuck.
I just see all humanity as animals, regardless.
Oh,
Hey,
Damn.
we're in the same boat.
Dang. Well, that.
See, this is why I've yet to find a Warforged I don't get along with.
Hey.
All right. Mhm.
Lord.
So I guess we're trying to reach out to Lord Zed and try to get more information on the dynamic duo.
Functional too.
I suppose we should say dysfunctional duo.
we could take a day to think on it. He did say he'd allow us to stay for a day.
I mean,
Fair-
also,
fair point.
regardless, though, we might still have to go talk to the Lord about upending a political ramification of everything, since these two are vying for power.
Yeah, true.
The funny thing about all this is, regardless of who we help, we're nerfing the lady, which I think is hilarious.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, I
This-
guess we should go and probably speak to the Lord. And this conversation feels like it's going in circles.
Uh-huh.
This.
So you're gonna go talk to Lord Zeraphine?
Mm-hmm.
Here.
You guys go up towards his small office where he opens up the doors. Oh. I didn't expect to see you all. Is everything alright?
We would like to ask your opinion before we make a decision.
Opinion on what, if you don't mind me asking?
On who to help first, Lord Magnus or Lady Yubi?
Ah, I see. So I think you're aware of the political decisions between things.
One eats people, one uses them as fertilizer.
Wait, what?
Oh, you didn't know? The
No.
meat from her kingdom is people.
You didn't see him look physically ill before he excused himself for a moment.
Trust me, I'm still reeling from it.
I
You
didn't
hear-
have that
You
reaction.
hear violent projectile vomiting.
Everyone has that reaction because the thought of eating your fellow man is not something that comes easily.
I'm sorry. Excuse me. I'll never.
And the other uses them as corpse starch.
I'll be back. You think this
You
takes
know
at least a good 20
So,
You
minutes?
know
one,
what?
so one is literally chefing them up, and the other one's literally
playing Stardew
Throwing
Valley
it
with
out
them.
there.
Yeah,
Yes.
one is using them for freaking fertilizer. I'm gonna be honest. Both pursuits are fair because that's how you're supposed to treat a dead animal. But at the
Both are-
same time, Jesus
Mhm.
Christ.
Both
I-
are
Apocalypse
following what
rules.
we have all
I-
been taught. Reduce
I
pollution
think-
I can.
cycle.
I think fertilizer is a bit more humane, though.
I
mean,
agree.
you don't know
Fertilizer
what
is slightly
he's
more humane.
technically doing.
Zolos is probably joining Zed right now and puking the more they think about it. Just.
Does
This is-
any of us know prestidigitation?
It's been about
Yes.
20 minutes of these two vomiting before they're both coming back looking much more pale.
I did know it. I don't think I have it prepared though.
Alright.
The two of us are just so dehydrated after all. Just the constant of retching.
Yeah, if
Viger
only you had
waves his
water.
hand and cleans them both up.
As he's like cleaning himself up, he then goes over and you see like a small glass bottle that has water. He's like, "Here goes those."
Yeah, they just water. They just take a waterfall and hand it back to him.
And then next thing you know, he opens a small drawer and it has like an emergency thing of salt. He's like, "But also eat some of this. This actually helps with stomach as well." Fun fact.
They just take it. They don't.
Weird.
They don't use it. That's more shit they can cook with. They're not using it yet.
Okay. Now that I have time to think after probably destroying every semblance of my human immune system. Okay. So, from what I'm aware, one consumes the mortal flesh. The other
Mm,
one uses it for fertilizer to create crops.
mhm.
Both normal practices with actual cattle, but rather unsettling when done with something we don't normally cultivate.
People, yeah. I know. Jesus Christ. Lords have mercy.
I
Okay.
don't think they will.
At least they're not leaving them out to make everyone else in the populace sick. They're putting them to use.
Which is understandable. Okay, listen. Either side is very bad, but when I look at both sides, there's things I am aware of. Lord Magnus, he's able to cultivate a lot thanks to his ability with nature, specifically that of woods. Yumi has strength in numbers because even if you restore the kingdom that down below, I believe the kingdom was, if you don't mind me checking the map, the kingdom of Fashi. That one was already a desert, so she's still gonna retain some of her old strength. Now, as for personalities, Magnus is straightforward, but he's a bit unwise, if that makes sense. He's smart, don't get me wrong, but in terms of wisdom, his sister has more of it. And while his sister is wise, she is not exactly tempered.
I wish the two would swallow their pride, as big as it is, and just work together instead of being pieces of shit to each other.
Yes, but it's a family rivalry for an entire kingdom, so
First time with Nobilis, I assume.
My no, not my first time with Nobilis, but I can see why you would think that.
for me, it's more of a matter of who's, I think at the end of the day, got the better chances of being a more proper lord at the end of the day. Because if one's willing to be able to handle the responsibility and be able to be using their powers wisely, I think that probably might be the better choice.
Truth be told, we don't know much about either of them.
And that's why you came to ask me?
Yes.
Yes.
Well, and who's ready for a small story lesson?
Always.
Me?
Catherine already has her ledger out, ready to take notes.
Wonderful. For some who don't remember the story, it's an interesting tale. Both Magnus and Yumi were born on the day of that of when the when the moon was red. Since the moon usually represents water, but red represents fire, each child was named different. Yumi for water, and, and Magnus for fire. Which ironically is the opposite of each of their personalities. Magnus is straightforward. He learned cultivation to make sure he improves his soon to be kingdom's livestock. Granted, now the livestock is dead, he studied essentially anything that wasn't based on war and statistics, more assisting of that of the kingdom himself, the kingdom itself, rather than everything else around it. On the other hand, Yumi studied the arts of war, the utility of magic and weaponry in terms of combat, strategizing and everything. Both of them had also different methods of handling situations. Magnus is straightforward, calmer, and uses his resources well, while Yumi basically had used violence as a method, since she was physically capable. On the day of the decisions on who would be running which kingdom, they decided to make it a decision based on a test. Each of them would own an abandoned capital, which would become their capital. Each of them would have time to run said capital for the decision to be made. And before they were even able to, they had to choose their circles. Normally, the circle's decision is to be that of the ocean. Both, on the other hand, chose for different reasons. Lord Magnus chose the forest, and Yumi chose the desert, as she wanted to make connections with Vashni, and for Magnus, he only wished to make peace with one of the older countries, older kingdoms, that of being Bomazad. Then, well, you know from that, Malnira invaded, drained the land, and here we are. Both still trying to prove that their methods are better. The only question now, which is probably the best decision, who would you rather work with? One with better resources, or one with better power?
I'd rather work with the one who treats their subordinates better. So, until I understand which one that is, I can't make a decision.
I believe that would be Magnus for now. I
Genu-
mean, when
Generally
we first
speaking,
arrived,
I would. You first, Jen. You first.
when we first arrived in her city, all we saw a literal pile of dead bodies in a hole. We did not see that when we walked in here.
Yes, but
Well, he probably used those for his farm.
That
Yeah.
just means he is hiding them better.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly what I was about
Like,
to say.
although Magnus is straightforward, he's only straightforward because this situation benefits himself. Ume, although with the situation at hand, with heavy-handed tactics, that could change. Like I said, if we help her first, and since she likes tests and bullheaded methods, we could challenge her to change her purview if we play into her nature and get this alliance between the two.
And I'm sure we can convince her to at least try to see that things can be better if she helps,
Mhm.
doesn't harm. Despite her choices, it seems she cares about her people.
You put too much faith in that monster of a woman.
Well, the thing is also,
very-
since they just said they had two abandoned capitals, she made hers better. Magnus is still floundering.
It's
Where
very possible that she's only a terrible individual at the moment due to circumstances, and this is not her
Mhm.
usual behavior.
where
Mhm.
you see a monster, I simply see a snake coiled in defense, trying its best to survive.
Correct. However, by that same metaphor, both are snakes. One coiled in
Mhm.
defense, and one coiled in secrecy.
They were born from the same womb on the same day.
Mm-hmm.
This is just two sides of the same coin of a type of situation. But is there any influential people in both of their capitals that could force an alliance regardless, rather than the need of talking to the two?
That is a
E-
fair question.
There is one possibility, if you don't mind. A possibly ridiculous political speech.
Mm-hmm.
Essentially, if you were able to convince the councilman to give them both more time, I think they'd both be able to see each other's methods. But convincing a capital to change their ways is. Well,
Yeah,
considering the fact
I
I'm
don't
not
believe
able to even convince the people to let the assistance of outsiders still come to my kingdom, it's going to be a very difficult task.
I
Do you
was
But
think
just
it?
saying more like
Do,
trade, like, go ahead.
do you think the request would be a bit more palpable from a group of individuals who are clearing out these temples which are so sought after?
most like, most likely. But the one thing I would say is, I think one way to best solve the situation is to prove yourselves why your word should be listened to. At the end of the day, if you manage to help both of them, then I think that'd be the best solution. But I also
Mm.
will be okay if you decide to assist only one first. I believe
One
Magnus.
first.
I believe from what I saw, Magnus's kingdom, he was willing to be open-minded to assist you all, so long as you assist him.
That is
And
correct.
from what I'm aware of Yumi, she's able to, but then there's the situation of her attitude. If you want my genuine
Yeah.
opinion, I would say try helping Yumi out first with one temple,
Yeah.
and then go over to assist the next temple and see which one's last temple you want to help first.
I figured that's where this would go.
Mm-hmm.
Mm,
As tedious as it sounds, either way is either going to lead to a political backlash, or I may have to deal with arguments between both sides.
The tedium doesn't bother me. I will, however, say that there is one who is okay with us helping the other. I honestly think, and loath as I am to say it, it would be better to clear one of Princess Yumi's temples first and see where things go from there.
I agree.
See if she becomes a bit more receptive to suggestion afterwards.
That would be fair. Now,
fine.
I will let Lord Magnus think that we are just basically taking time away to scout out the other temple, but
Wait,
remember,
have we cleared a temple in Northern Salimon yet, or no?
by technical means you have.
Okay.
Remember, the one that's close to the water.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
That one's mostly on North Solomon land.
Okay. So it is one and
If
one
we-
for them at the moment.
Yeah. In honesty, it's more like East Solomon versus West Solomon. But the other thing is that the temples is kind of weird. I'll be blunt, I misplaced one of the capitals.
That's
That's-
fine.
Yeah, so
That's okay. I mean, regardless of what you all say is true, then Magnus should be understanding of the situation regardless. He's still getting help.
Correct.
I do think we should still stay in this city for today, though.
I think we've earned a bit of respite. And I would like to do a little bit of information gathering.
I would like to go visit a library.
I would like to go steal from a library, but that's beside the point.
I'm going to go pick up supplies, so you at least have some ration, and once we are prepared for tomorrow.
alright. So for you
Alright,
three,
so
I'm gonna do different things and then we're gonna end session, okay?
okay.
For Jin, you try looking around for a library and you do spot a sort of community area. You can tell it's still being built, but there's books on bookshelves with a tent over it as it's slowly being built on the outside.
Good enough. Need to walk over.
Anything you want to particularly find, or just random?
Would there be any books about the vampire goddess?
From what you can see, not likely. However, and I repeat, however, there is something interesting. Roll me an Arcana check.
Ooh,
Arkamana.
they're coming.
Come on.
What is my Arcana?
Please don't stop the, please don't stop the, please don't
A
stop the.
17.
+0. That's.
Oh.
Oh.
Watch.
I was also checking out books, but
Did you want to assist them with this?
I mean, this is an Arcana check.
Yeah.
I have a +1.
Damn,
Wow.
you.
How about +6?
Better than
I don't
me.
use magic. I don't need to know about magic.
Can I say? Go ahead.
I will help out the young rogue.
Thank you. I'm mostly cleric, but thank you.
I know you are.
Watch you get a 3.
That'd be hilarious. Shut up.
Oh my god!
Hey, can I say that I went to Lever 2 to go check on Jin for the decision too? I have proficiency with Arcana.
I'll allow it only because you haven't said nothing, so go for it, Armament.
Armament's first roll. Oh boy.
Fuck.
Oh boy.
D20 +6.
You got this. There you go!
And it just meets it. Jesus Christ.
Hey.
So while you two are looking around for books, you both thought you felt some sort of presence of magic somewhere. Until Armament, the literal embodiment of magic,
Yeah, of course you can see. Of course they can see it.
spots it. There's a spell book in here,
Oh.
but an interesting spell book. You see, this one is supposed to be hidden away.
The spellbook of wish. No.
God, if I was that
Why would
easy.
a library hide books?
We still need to get to level 17 to use it, though.
This ain't even a library. This is literally just a bunch of bookshelves on a outside with a tent.
Oh,
Yeah, there's like
okay.
those homeless, like those homeless book stuff.
This
It's
is
a
just,
lending library.
yeah, it's just out in the open.
I'm just gonna go nab it. Just to
Okay.
bring it over to Jin.
Oh, thank you.
Jin, you
Ow.
immediately recognize that this has the name of that vampire goddess that you were talking about.
Fuck.
Eh,
Do you remember her name?
I believe I do, but I'm gonna double check to make sure I know what it is. Victoria.
You found an interesting second level spell book called Victoria's Transmutation. This is an interesting spell book that only blood clerics can learn.
Well, now y'all know what I worship.
Actually, I don't know shit because I'm not paying
Yours.
attention to that book.
Fair
I
enough.
can't tell what it's. All I see on the cover. Well, is the cover even in common?
Surprisingly, yes, but it has words jumbled up. It's only those who follow the belief of the blood cleric that can read it properly.
Yeah, so I don't know what the fuck's going on. I'm not gonna bother trying to figure it out yet either.
What if you just roll an investigation check? You might understand it.
I probably could. I do have a plus 40 investigation, but I'm going to respect Jin's privacy.
Mm.
Be careful with that. I've seen a lot of
Unlike some people.
I was waiting for it.
Yeah. Jin's gonna start flipping through the pages, completely ignoring Catherine. And
As
our
you,
men-
as you do so, you start reading about how the idea of blood has slowly manifested its way into material transformation. However, this comes at a cost, and it's not just other creatures' blood, but your own. So, Jin, you've learned the blood transmutation spell.
Ooh.
It is a spell that will cost 8 hours to cast. In doing so, you can exchange upwards to 1 pound of your blood,
Oh.
Ooh.
which, by the way, is at least a good, I would say, at least 25% of what in your skinny ass
One-
body.
1 pound, 16 ounces. 16 fluid ounces would be 2 pints.
I'm fine with that.
Mm.
But the thing is,
Mm.
in exchange for that 1 pound, you can either receive yourself 1/2 of an iron ingot, being able to resource yourself at least a dagger, or 1/2 a pound of water, which is enough to feed at least 3 to 4 people, depending on how well they handle their survival.
Oh.
You might need that for
However,
desperate situations.
once you cast the spell, you won't be able to cast it again for at least, depending on which one you choose. If you choose iron, you won't be able to recast it for at least 4 days.
I got it wrong. It's one. It's
Oh.
1 pound. It's 1 pint of blood. That's kind of cheap.
If you decide to make water, it takes a week before you do this again. And when you do this, you will suffer 2 points of exhaustion.
Heh, you said doo doo.
Heh, duty. Anyways,
Hmm.
you will suffer 2 points of exhaustion, but thankfully a long rest should be able to clear it up.
Thought a long rest on cleared 1.
True. Let me see.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would only clear 1, so you would have to take a few days to recover.
I'm fine with that. Alright, what'd you say this spell was called? Blood tran...
Blood
Blood...
transmutation.
Blood... Is that a homebrew spell?
It's a
Yes.
homebrew spell.
Okay.
At least it's
play
not
it.
blood sphere.
I'm gonna place it in loot then.
It is one that requires a material that is your own blood, is vocal and symphonic, and like I said, cast time is 8 hours. It's only if you guys are very desperate.
Cast time, 8 hours. Can either summon half a pound of water or half a pound of iron. Is that right?
Yep. Oh, and you can also upcast this spell. For every
You
two
mean-
for every two
Ooh.
levels, it becomes an additional half.
Ooh, okay.
But you gain an additional point of exhaustion.
Ooh, you can kill yourself using this.
Yep.
I am sure this will not be problematic at all in the future.
Next thing you know, he comes back looking literally
Somebody
like
clip
a
this.
corpse.
Next thing you know, he comes back with a bucket of water.
Oh God, you peed in it.
Ha!
No, worse, I bled into it. Help, I have
Ugh.
nothing.
Alright. While Jin seems to be engrossed in literature, I'm going to look for literature of my own.
Oh god damn it, my Discord went silent again.
What you looking for?
I will help you
I'm
just in case you
looking-
might need a check.
I think I'll be okay, but thanks for the assistance. I'm looking for history. World history, specifically. Anything pertaining to this filthy chunk of land we're standing on currently.
Well, you don't have all of history. You have certain cities of history, though. At least the city of Solomon,
Mm-hmm.
because, you know, you're in Solomon.
Mm-hmm.
And you have the history of, ironically enough, excuse me,
Bless you.
of Kinar.
Suleiman and Kanar? Okay. I am gonna go ahead and take those.
Okay, no one's stopping you.
Yoink.
And while you guys are dealing with books, Zolos. You start walking around, and then you see this elderly looking woman who's making something that catches your nose. Zolos? Oh no, Zolos is dead.
Shit, he's dead. Get the defibrillator!
Clear! You good, Zolos?
Yes.
Okay, so Zolos, while you're roaming around looking for resources, you find this old lady who's making something that catches your nose.
I do imagine like just this small little woman it just has like it catch their nose and it's just it's almost like the Shaggy and Scooby thing of literally like them kind of lifting off the ground for a few seconds just following the trail.
And as you do so, you see this lady, this elderly lady, as she's got a giant pan with what can only be described as a giant cast iron circle. With it, you see what can only be described as white shit being fucking pressed against it. Oh, hello there, sweetie. I'm sorry, was I Was the smell of the food bothering you?
No, no, no. I was, I was actually quite curious. What are you making in there?
Oh, well, you see, I happen to be a bit of a rice maker. I have a small rice plant, thankfully to any water that we have, and I was able to make a signature dish that I grew up when poor. I feed some to the kids that want to pass by, but I've only had enough rice to make for at least a couple snacks. As you see, the rice in question is already cooked. However, it's being mushed onto the hot skillet of sorts.
I
Yeah,
swear to God, if you're making what I think you're fucking making, I am about to be.
it's something I grew up with in my older times. Back then, the rice was limited, so we had to stick with what we had. So, after cooking the rice, we would smash it onto a pan, and it would start to puff up a little bit. You see, as she flips some of the rice over, as it becomes little circlets of puffy rice.
Okay, motherfucker. Are you making mochi?
Mochi?
Are you making mochi?
No,
it's
not
not mochi.
mochi's
No.
not cooked like this. It's the curry. It's a Korean-inspired dish that's basically the bottom of a skillet. Whenever people make rice, and you...
Why are the cops here? The children are fine.
Anyways, if I was making mochi, the rice would be stretched out, my guy. But these would be a hard time dishes. You know, you don't
Wait,
take
is
this the
this
wrong...
Teok?
Huh?
Wait, is this Teok?
Tito? I believe that's the name of it.
Yee!
They say it's a Korean dish. Anyways, ma'am, don't take this the wrong way, but you look to be that of a concerned mother. Am I wrong?
I guess you could say that. So, uh, more, mostly it's for those I guess you could say I have adopted. But, uh, yes, that would be the case.
In these trying times, any form of helping those young, especially since we've experienced that of grander times, would be of great use. I have plenty of rice, so I think I can do with some giving away of some snacks. She then hands you at least 7 discs, and she wraps it all nicely in a small little bag. No need to worry about payment, sweetie. Just just hopefully that I be able to plant my rice in that nice greenhouse that the Lord has there. Just...
I would, I would try and see whatever I can do. Oh, ma'am. Thank you so much.
No problem. And take care of yourself, sweetie. Stress is no good for a young lady's skin. Otherwise, you'll start getting wrinkles before you're even 30.
I think I am far bypassed that time frame then, ma'am. And they're going to have a bow before the AD start heading off, continuing the they're well, not so much continuing, but still walking around. So that does make a bit of their day.
So, I'm going to end session here for today.
Okay.
I'm glad you.
Yippee!
I'm glad that this campaign is actually fucking taking places.
You
I
and I both.
finally new vampire shit. Yippee!
God, there's so many blood emotes. But thank you to anybody who's watching. I will go ahead and end the stream here. And thank you for the 50 followers. Let's hope that this gets me to be able to have emotes. Bye bye for now, people.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.